Welcome, and thanks for joining me to continue my story of supporting my son on a 10-year journey with depression. This episode of Endure and Heal is called The Psychiatrist. By the time he was 21, Will had seen a number of therapists, and while he was always grateful for their help, he never found anyone he felt he could trust to make a real difference. As his depression persisted, we decided to make an appointment with a psychiatrist and see if we could get a more specific diagnosis, as opposed to just responding to the umbrella diagnosis of depression. However, Will's first appointment with a psychiatrist was a disaster. He was turned off by the fact that the psychiatrist spent the whole 90-minute appointment writing notes, asked no questions, and made no eye contact. His subsequent bipolar II diagnosis was rejected outright by Will, and we went looking again. One evening, sitting in the car park during a sports practice for one of my daughters, I really thought about what we were looking for in a therapist. I thought it was time to go deeper with psychotherapy. As Will had been brought up in the Catholic faith, I also thought he would respond to someone with an interest in spirituality, who would take a more holistic approach. I also realised that with Zoom technology, we could look beyond our own town and at someone based in the city, a few hours away. My search was rewarded with a psychiatrist who was trained in psychotherapy and whose resume declared a special interest in spirituality and in transcultural and rehabilitation psychiatry. And so we travelled to the Big Smoke to meet him at his humble and homely psychiatry rooms. It was with a huge sense of relief that Will warmed to this psychiatrist immediately and was convinced by his intelligence, experience, and sincerity. And over the next 2 years, he stuck to weekly 50-minute sessions. Once a month, we would travel for face-to-face sessions, with the other sessions online, in the comfort and privacy of Will's own room. Key points. Consider your loved one's background and interests when selecting a therapist. Encourage your loved one to stick with their therapist and complete the therapy course. While face-to-face is always preferable, technology can allow you to widen your search. See you next week, and in the meantime, please consider liking and subscribing. If you would like to read the whole story, you can click the link in the description and download the e-journal for a small fee. May you and your loved one endure and heal.